Thank you for visiting the CoinSeries channel again. Request from viewer is, what do you think will happen next? You can also comment your opinion. Thank you to all the subscribers of our CoinSeries who came to our channel CoinSeries. You will always be info with the latest CoinSeries news. Option 1, will there be a settlement of XRP and XRP? Option 2, where XRP will win. Option 3, where SEC will win. Please like my video and subscribe my channel. Since the Bitcoin ETFs, BTC ETFs, were introduced, things have been, well, slow. It's safe to say that the market is in a severe bearish phase. But we need to be aware that companies like BlackRock are storing vast amounts of Bitcoin. Even though many are selling, BlackRock is still buying Bitcoin, with about $2 billion worth. The events of last week make it clear that the PCE results were better than expected. I suppose that's a good thing. I thought the market was showing signs of improvement, wasn't it? We are in a very flat situation today. But I expect the market to be flat until the FOMC meeting next week. My prediction is that what follows is a dead cat bounce. To put it more simply, I think we're going to pop a little, because the market appreciates transparency. This is well known to those of you with more experience. Even if they do decide to change their minds, it is clear that they are not going to make any significant interest rate modifications right now. Consequently, I expect a little increase in market activity following its release. In my video, which is shown below this page, I presented graphics today that demonstrate how the value of Bitcoin has been mostly unchanged, with a small decline in the years preceding the Bitcoin halving. I get that a lot of you are holding XRP and XLM, two cryptocurrencies that haven't been performing well recently. However, I think there is a negative possibility, and it stinks and is awful. I am the current holder. After remembering all the great things that happened in 2023, it seems much worse. After the huge spike after the SEC's disappointing loss, we were up more than 80% for the year. Although we ended the year up around 80%, our current position is far weaker than it was at the beginning of the year, and I have publicly said that we are not a security. As a result, bringing up the fact that there are unintended consequences is terrible. That being said, and I know it's hard to say this, I ask that you please be patient. Looking at the larger picture, though, makes it clear that the coming months will be difficult. My numbers have decreased, and I have no idea if that's because of market factors or because I'm getting shadow blacklisted, which is even more worrying. Considering the characteristics of the market, huge. But in general, fewer people pay attention to the market when sentiment is low. That, I think, will hold true for the foreseeable future as well. This is really disappointing. Talking crypto with you guys is so much fun, and I'll be sure to keep you updated on everything that happens every single day. On the other hand, there will be a lot of tales, and a lot of whining about regulation. According to my personal opinions, we shall be informed of all the specifics by the news when World War III begins right now. Indeed, we could undoubtedly continue discussing it at length. Nonetheless, a great deal of negative information will be circulated about us. When more companies follow suit and accept Bitcoin, as they have been, and advertisements for Bitcoin ETFs begin to appear, good things will happen. Diversification appears to be the way to go at the moment. I enjoy gaming, I am a cautious investor, and similar assertions will be exposed in the second half of the year. In addition, if you're following us, you're probably the type of investor that considers application of case. Additionally, I think that ICP, and I'm sure many of you have heard me say this previously, is essential. Maybe you're sick of hearing about it now. For several reasons, I consider ICP to be one of the safer solutions, and I also notice significant results with it. I made a video earlier today discussing the same subject. Their rating is 1, 2, or 3. Their ultimate goal is to dominate every single narrative and market. Oh, my goodness, the stories abound. Therefore, I will definitely be concentrating on it. Making XRP and XLM backs has been my hobby for quite some time. Even if the price of XRP falls to the 40-cent region, I will still buy it because I have a decent sense of its long-term trajectory, which I know isn't what you were wanting to hear. Furthermore, I know exactly what you're looking for because it makes you feel good, more so, the type of content that I saw shared on this platform today, Ripple News. There may be periods when we expect the XRP price to surge by a factor of 10. Not only that, I won't say who uploaded it to YouTube, but I'm sure anyone could find it if they wanted to. On the other hand, a YouTuber's assertion that the value of XRP will climb by a factor of 10 was clickbait. From what I can discern, we could definitely obtain 10 locks rather quickly if we could settle this issue with the SEC and Ripple. Unless the initial public offering, IPO, happens soon, which is highly improbable, we will cover a lot of ground quickly. Even the XRP ETF could alter or happen at a later date, everything else is just speculative. Their occurrence, though, is not something I see happening anytime soon. On that matter, I sincerely hope that I am mistaken, for the simple reason that I hope I'm completely mistaken, as I've said before. If Exelon and XRP were to suddenly awaken, they would be two of the biggest hibernating titans. However, there are YouTubers that are exceptionally critical of XRP. More importantly, it is fantastic. Why? For the simple reason that they lack investment acumen and have just dabbled in the Bitcoin market for the last few years at most. Worse yet, they completely disregarded the stock market. They have no concept of trading for the future. For a long time, I was an investor and trader. I am also waiting for the point where it gets worse. However, with that being said, when will this generation have another opportunity like this? The dot-com boom did occur, but it was a bust for many. Many view the recent emergence of cryptocurrency as a revolutionary potential. Digital wealth creation has entered a new era. You can also freely move about the trade game, exchanging meme coins for other coins. Ideally, you'd want to go for the biggest and best in this industry, but in practice, and when you consider the numbers, it usually ends in disaster. Take a peek at HBAR, Algorithm, X, etc., you'll see that some of the biggest and baddest Ripple Smart Internet computers are currently on sale for a pretty penny. Quan, all of these projects are excellent, but you don't give them nearly enough credit. Currently, Bitcoin's value is too low. In my view, the price of Bitcoin will drop below $35,000. I expect to receive a small sum of more Bitcoin as a result. Storylines are coming. But first, let me explain what I want to say. In an effort to put us in a bad light, the SEC and other regulators will likely try to cause trouble. Similar to their previous moves, the Elizabeth Warrens will use any downturn in the market to their advantage. My intention is not to suggest that you should immediately sell all of your Bitcoin assets when I detect a believable downturn in market value. Your best, and perhaps final, opportunity to get in on some of these fantastic plays that will print multiples is going to come with the approaching bull run, in my opinion. This is all I can provide at the moment. Share your thoughts with me, including your views on the world. Depending on the circumstances, I could see a slight increase in activity next year. Market participants should brace themselves for next week's FOMC meeting, which promises to be an entertaining and informative event. In addition, there are a plethora of plays that we can join, monitor, and perhaps capitalize on in the third, fourth, and beyond quarters that are coming up. My conviction that this market is poised to burst has led me to invest all of my personal funds here. This is not a substitute for professional financial advice. Although I lack the expertise to make a definitive financial assessment, I am aware that opportunities such as these do not arise frequently, do they? This opportunity may never come again. Consequently, I will seize this opportunity, unlike with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I got there early, and I got out even earlier. This concludes my present understanding of the matter. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you in our next video. Your support is greatly appreciated, and we kindly request that you like and share our videos. Thank you.